Hey everyone, I'm Ultimate456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 40 of Less Platinum Dark Souls Remastered. Alright, so I've done a bit more research. I'm going to try and talk to the bodyguard, hopefully he doesn't attack me. Okay, I had a feeling he wouldn't say too much. Try again. Okay, cool, he's not saying anything. Alright, so here's what happens. You can kill these guys, and Shiva will drop the Murakumo and the Iron Round shield, which is the shield and weapon that he's got, and some 2 humanity according to the Dark Souls wiki. Don't know about the bodyguard. After you're in the Forest Hunters Covenant, which we are, and we talk to him here, he should appear in Blighttown as a salesperson. The only thing he sells is a flamberge, stone greatsword, demon great machete, shotel, uchi katana, washing pole, demon's great axe, claws, and demon's spear, as well as the east wood grain ring, which slows the loss of weapon durability, but it's not too important. Technically, if you kill both of them here, if you leave the Covenant at all, they won't appear in Blighttown, but if you absolve yourself using Oswald of Kareem, which is the guy at the bottom of the tower where the first bell was, behind the gargoyles, they'll appear again in Blighttown. So as far as I can tell, they should appear in Blighttown. I'm going to see if quitting the game causes them to move down there. Even if it does, I'm not going to really bother going down there. One thing that I haven't mentioned is that one of the weapons that you need for the... Okay, they're still here. One of the weapons that you need for the Knight's Honor Trophy is the Stone Greatsword and the Stone Great Shield, which you can get by defeating those stone warriors, sort of near where we are, where we've already fought them before. As far as I'm aware, that's the only... Well, apart from obviously buying it from Shiva there, that's the only place you can get them. In order to get the rest of the stone armor person gear, you have to open this chest. You can get the stone helm, armor, gauntlets, and leggings. They're very, very powerful. You know, they give quite a lot, but they're insanely heavy. They're only a little bit weaker than Havel's, so yeah, really good stuff there if you want. You probably won't be able to wear the whole thing, but it's there if you want. Unless you're using the Havel's ring. If you're using the Havel's ring, you can probably do it. Alright, let's see if we can explore the rest of this area, fight the boss, and get out of here by the end of this episode. So there's a whole bunch of little like mushroom dudes that are running around. I think they only drop gold pine resins. But yeah, we should take them out. There they are, there are quite a few of them. So let's see, 1, 2, anything? Oh, I got lucky. Hooray, gold pine resin. So they seem to run away, which is interesting. Like they don't really attack you. There are some bigger ones, like those over there. Those ones attack you, and you should be careful because they can do quite a bit of damage. Maybe not these ones, but there are some ones later on that can do a crap ton of damage to you. And for some reason, whenever you kill them, they make a sound like a whistle. Not really sure what that's about, but yeah. Alright, let's take out these ones. They don't give too many souls, so definitely not a farming type enemy. They only give 50 or 55. I mean, it's 60, but it's like, it's 50. Yeah, 50 makes sense. So they originally give 50. If you wear the Coveted Silver Serpent Ring, they give 10 more. Oh no, don't run away fast. No, don't run too... Damn it. Is he? Oh man, I thought he was going to steal the chest or something, yeah. See that fist that he's using? Don't get hit by that. It's going to hurt. Poke, poke, poke. Nice. Oh, there you go. There's an example of how much it hurts. Roll. Take a sip. Oh, did... He dropped an item, but did it fall through the earth? Ow. So even with the halberd, it's kind of hard to figure out your spacing with these guys. Okay, cool. Okay, I was able to collect it. What about here? Yep. Very strange. Alright, this chest you do need to open because it contains an ember, which is the enchanted ember. It allows for some kind of magic weapon ascension. Ascends +5 magic weapon to enchanted weapon, and the enchanted weapon can be enhanced all the way to +5 as well. Alright, so that takes care of that area, and now we're just going to go over here to the right and take care of a little bit more, and then we can fight the boss. I really do want to level up one more time if possible, just because I believe I have enough now to get 25 faith. We can finally do get Solaire's quest out of the way. This tree looks like it can be attacked, but it can't, so oh well. Okay, let's run over here. Now there are some enemies coming up that are rather, they're very violent enemies, and they're kind of tough to kill. So there is a chance I could die. I don't believe I've died to them. They look like Alvina. There you go, you can see them. They're huge. They look like Alvina, and they are very, very violent, and they do considerable damage. There's no real strategy that I have. I mean, well, you can use fire, actually. I think fire does alright damage. But see how, like, there was that one there? Now it's, like, disappeared. Oh, okay, he's just, like, kind of gone back. So he does, like, a little roll. Just roll out of the way. And you should be able to kill him, like, pretty easily just because you have a +15 halberd. Nice. Alright. But the problem is when you fight 2 at a time, which you will have to in a moment here. So just kind of walk in. There's another one. Another one to the left. Okay, good. I got some relatively lucky dodges. There you go. You can see how, like, sometimes they can hurt you. Sometimes... Oh, that's not what I wanted. They're cool enemies, but I don't know... They also have, yeah, kind of like a strange glitch as well where they're... Well, I assume it's a glitch, but essentially they, like, back away depending on where you're standing. You know, if you've exited the arena too much. There you go. You can see a bit of damage there. I'm pretty sure you can't parry any of their attacks. One-handed might be alright as well. There you go. Pretty easy. But they give like 2,000 each, plus the Coveted Silver Serpent Ring gives you an extra 400. So not bad to kill them with that ring on. Is there another one? Or is that the waterfall I'm hearing? I think it's the waterfall. Okay, so this is the area across the bridge that I went to. So there's nothing here. Alright, I think we're pretty much done. And all that remains is the boss. So... Normally I would go level up, but this boss isn't the hardest, especially right now, because we've leveled up quite a lot. I'm going to regret it if I do end up dying, but at the same time I don't want to go all the way back, Firelink Shrine, and then, you know, come all the way back here. So we'll just go for it. Now, is there any... No, there are no summons, right? Or is there? Hang on, I feel like there is one. Let me just... I feel like there's one, like, on the other side at the bottom there. Just give me a second to look this up. Doesn't look like it. No, I don't think anyone can be summoned. Alright, that's good. So let's just go do it. So this is actually, this boss is very important. It'll, as well as Alvina. Remember Alvina and this boss for the DLC, because it'll come into play in terms of the story. But the thing is, this is the reason, or this boss is the reason why we have to do 3 playthroughs instead of 2. So there's a playthrough for both endings, and there's also a playthrough, there's an extra playthrough because we need to get 3 unique weapons for the Knight's Honor trophy. This boss, if you go around, you can get a, is it the Hornet Ring? Yeah. The Hornet Ring is actually a lot better than I thought, especially if you're going to backstab enemies, because it boosts your critical damage. Your critical attacks. One of the special rings granted to the 4 Knights of Gwyn. The Hornet Ring belonged to the Lord's Blade Kieran, or Ciaran. By boosting critical attacks, its wearer can annihilate foes as Ciaran's dagger laid waste to Lord Gwyn's enemies. So yeah, if you backstab, it does a lot of damage. But the reason we need to do 3 playthroughs is because this boss drops a soul that can be used to transform weapons into other weapons, and we need 3 versions of the same weapon essentially. So we have to fight this boss 3 times. All right, so let's get started. So we find out later that that sword belonged to Artorias, because it's Artorias' sword or whatever. This is Great Grey Wolf Sif. He's not as hard as he looks. And also, like, I wonder if, like, was Artorias really, like, massive? Because obviously his sword, you know, that is very unlucky. His sword is huge. So the idea is just to kind of, like, use your shield, block some attacks, try and get under his legs, and then just poke him. Literally just keep poking him. Even if you miss, don't worry, just remain calm. Hold up the shield when he does his little attacks. I got unlucky there because that knocked me off my feet. Alright, he's being a lot more aggressive than he was during my practice. Can you not? Please? Oops. During practice, like, he would just not attack me. It was very weird. Okay, that's good. Poke. Poke. I think if you poke his legs enough, like, he kind of staggers a bit. Oh. Nope. That's not good. Oh well, even if I die, I'm sure I can get my body back. Oh wow, that was good. Got very lucky. Yeah, see, as you can see, because we're... Oh, nice. We're such a high level for him, like, it only takes like 20 hits, 15, maybe. You can also do a... I wish you could do, like, I wish each of those hits counted as like a regular hit. Let's try being smart. Goodbye. Okay, he's almost dead. Fireball, go. Yeah. Okay, we win. So, yeah, not too bad. You get the Covenant of Artorias ring, which is actually very important. And the Soul of Sif. Humanity and Homeward Bone. Don't know if there's another cutscene. I don't think there is. 48,000. Nice. So he was worth 40,000 to start off with, and he gives an extra 8,000 because of the covetous Silver Serpent ring. There's no reason to run back, so I'm just going to bone back. Awesome. Alright, let's have a look at what we got to do next. First I'm going to head back to Firelink Shrine just to get my 20 Estus flasks while we wait. I should get rid of that transient curse. Let's have a little peek here. I guess we could go to Blighttown to see if Shiva's there. But I'm not entirely sure. Well, I mean, like, I'm not entirely sure if it's worth it. So let's repair everything. I'm gonna check something here at the Firelink Shrine before we go. I want to level up. Okay, so you still have all of... He still has all of Logan's spells, so this will be a good chance to buy some of those. First, I will get my faith to level 25. Now here's the thing. From this point forward, now that my faith and intelligence are 15 and 25, or 25 and 15 respectively, I will want to be getting sort of like more vitality, more endurance, more strength, and more dex. So now we can finally start, you know, using stuff on that. Obviously that makes it a little bit more challenging early game or up to this point, you know, to win the fights and stuff. But I think I've demonstrated that the halberd is just ridiculously overpowered, and it's just, you know, even if you lose, like, you're not going to lose forever. So you just kind of keep practicing and do it. I mean, I've died, what, 15 times or something like that? Between 10 or 15 times. So it's not too bad, just requires some practice. Let me have a look here. Yes, okay, so yeah, we want to basically buy all of these spells. So I like to start with the small ones first. So let's get Soul Arrow. I don't think there's any way to get spells. Well, actually, there are a few circumstances where you can get spells before you can buy them here, for example. Not really with the sorceries, but I think with pyromancies and stuff. So all you have to do, if you believe you have a spell or already have a spell that he's selling, have a look on the right where it says required souls and then held. If it says held 1, that means you've got it. So just don't buy that one. So let's go soul arrow, heavy soul arrow, great soul arrow, fall control, magic weapon, oral decoy, magic shield, whatever that was, homing soul mass, and now I only need 26,000 again. What do you know? Souls to purchase the final spell.
That'll do it.
Anything else?
Help you on your journey. May we meet again.
Yeah, don't go anywhere. I still need to purchase that last one.
Oh, hello. You made it. Then let us begin. As promised, I shall... It's not that I'm concerned, even in this treacherous land. No, well...
Okay, cool.
Goodbye then.
So he should still stay around. And we only need 26,000 more. Fantastic. What else can we do here? I think we can basically complete the Tomb of the Giants now. Or should we... Well, if I join the Covenant, then I won't be able to see Shiva. Alright, let's run over to Shiva. We've got 4 minutes left. That should be a little bit of time. I'm gonna run over to Shiva, just see if he's there, and see if it, like if we can purchase anything. And I'll just kill some stuff on the way so we can get a few extra souls, you know, farming. This isn't necessarily, like I said, this part's not mandatory, but I just want to see if he's there. It's kind of a way of like, you know, I get 100% items and 100% like finding all the NPCs, talking to them, exhausting their dialogue, all that kind of stuff. So just to try and make it as full as I possibly can. Because I mean, even if I was to do... Like, the only other thing I could do right now is use my faith to join the... It's either I use the faith to join the Warrior of Sunlight Covenant and get the few lines of dialogue from... Okay, another 4 souls, cool. Get the few lines of dialogue from Solaire, or I go... but if I do that, then I won't be able to ever talk to Shiva here, unless I go absolve my sin, which I don't want to do. Because it costs more souls, and souls are important. Or I go start the Tomb of the Giants. But I may as well start the Tomb of the Giants next episode. Alright, let's have a look how much. 390. Hate these guys. Even, like, I mean, it's interesting that, like, even now with my halberd at plus 15, these guys still have such a huge amount of health. Still takes 3 hits to take them out. I mean, I guess they're big guys, but yeah. And I do want the dung pies, because selling those... or feeding them to God, that's a terrible thought. Feeding them to Primordial Serpent Framped does give, what was it, like 500 souls or something like that. So it's, yeah, a worthwhile drop. I'm glad I thought of that, you know, because dung pies, essentially, if you don't know what they do, is they're supposed to poison your opponent, but they also have a chance of poisoning you. Turn enemies toxic, but also affects player. Atrocious fecal waste material. Throw at enemy to build up toxins, but also build up your toxicity. Although the stench makes it difficult to carry on one's person, turning an enemy toxic inflicts high damage over a period of time. So, yeah, and it's not even poison, actually. It's toxic, specifically says toxic, so that should be quite an effective thing. But it's not, I mean... I don't know, I've never used it before. I think, yeah, in all the hours that I've spent playing Dark Souls games, anytime there's a dung pie, I've never used it. Alright, the other thing I need to be concerned with is purchasing the rest of Quilana's spells, because I think I purchased everything except for like 1, maybe? I don't quite remember. So maybe it would be an appropriate time, now that I'm going down here, to actually examine that. And see how that is going. We're doing pretty well in terms of completion. There are a few large areas left, but essentially, hey, he is down there, hooray! Essentially, once all the normal new game stuff is done, it should be very quick. Like, I'm essentially going to speedrun the part 2 and part 3, or playthrough 2 and playthrough 3. No, move. God, I don't have the rusted iron ring. Hello.
Strange to meet away from the clan and the forest. But while you are here, how about some equipment? I love collecting these things.
Thought those guys would go.
I can only keep so many. And you know, you are a friend. I'll sell them cheap.
Fantastic. Oh, and he also gives a gesture. Okay, cool. I didn't get this gesture in my other playthrough because I never... hang on. Backstep, attack. That's weird. Why talking to Quilana does cause the bee to not attack you?
Again. I have the equipment. If you have the
But talking to Shiva... Oh, the bodyguard's still there. That's cool. He's behind the thing. You can just see he's holding the shield now. Interesting. Look skyward. Gesture learned. Alright, so let's have a look at Flamberge. Looks really cool. This great sword with an undulating blade is the choice weapon of the slithering serpent men of Sen's Fortress. No, it's not. Oh, yeah. It's the ones that fire the electricity. Sorry, yeah, it is. This weapon is designed to flay the skin and cause heavy bleeding. Awesome. Bleed in like Dark Souls 3 is very, very powerful. Eastwood Grain Ring, this is the one I was talking about. This special ring crafted in Eastern Land is made of gold, but with a wood grain crest on its surface. The ring slows the loss of weapon durability and is particularly useful to the bearers of delicate swords crafted in the East. Stone Greatsword. Stone Knights who guard the Darkroot Garden wield this moss-covered great sword. The same magic which created the Stone Knights is imbued in the sword. Unleash this power by wielding the sword with 2 hands. If I remember that, I'll do it when I get the drop. Got 800 durability and 18 weight. So I'm not sure about this Flamberge, but definitely the Stone Greatsword, the Demon Great Machete, the Shotel you can find, the Uchikatana, not sure, the Washing Pole, not sure, Demon's Great Axe you can find, or like you can get it as a drop, the Claw I think as well, and the Demon Spear. So a lot of the weapons that he sells you can actually find in the rest of the game. The lesser Capra demons use these great swords in pairs. The blade is cast iron and hooked. That makes it really heavy, actually. The sword is imbued with no particular magic, but for those who have the strength, its great weight will smash foes mercilessly. Curved sword with sharply curved blade. Created by Arstor, Earl of Kareem. Requires great skill to wield, but evades shield defense, sneaking damage. These are the weapons of choice for Lautrec. Katana forged in an eastern land, known for its brisk slashing motions. The Uchikatana cuts beautifully and causes bleeding, but its blade is easily nicked. Katana forged in an eastern land, very unusual specimen with a long blade. The blade is extremely long, but as a result, quite easily broken. So its durability is only 60. God, only double of a crystal weapon. Carved from the bones of fellow demons, wielded by lesser Taurus demons. The axe is imbued with no special power, but can merrily beat foes to a pulp, providing you have the strength to wield it. Weapon formed by 3 sharp claws, attacks cause bleeding and wounds inflicted are not easily mended, preferred weapons of the spooks of an eastern land, and carved from the bones of fellow demons wielded by the slim, lesser Batwing demons. The weapon of these Chaos demons wandering and Alondo are different from those of other Chaos demons and are imbued with lightning. Alright, cool, so that's what he has to sell and say. We're probably going to leave the Covenant in the next episode, or yeah, probably next episode, but we'll deal with that afterwards. Alright, so I want to thank you all for watching episode 40 of Let's Platinum Dark Souls Remastered. My name's Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.